Hello guys, welcome to United's Glory Station. Is Ed Woodward blowing the Jadon Sancho to Manchester United transfer? We'll talk about that in this video, but first I just want to say thank you to all my new subscribers and everybody commenting in the comment section. I really appreciate it. If you love talking Manchester United, you will love this channel and all the content that is to come. Expect to see continuous improvements on the channel, and you'll even see me on camera as soon as I've got the right setup. Thank you for subscribing, and if you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe and click all notifications on and keep smashing that like button if you want Manchester United to return to their lofty position and get their Premier League trophy back. Okay, so obviously Jadon Sancho is the major transfer deal of the summer. It seems like there's a game of chess going on between the Manchester United board and the Dortmund board at the moment. Dortmund are saying they want 108 million. Otherwise, they are not selling Jadon Sancho and they are making plans for him in the upcoming season. Manchester United obviously are trying to use the current economic climate, whether that is right or wrong. They are trying to get Jadon Sancho on the cheap. How cheap? I don't know, but ultimately they want to bring his price down. They don't think 108 million represents a good deal for a player in the current economic crisis. However, Dortmund set a deadline for the 10th of August, and if Manchester United hadn't made that bid for Jadon Sancho by the 10th of August, then Dortmund would not be selling and making plans for him in the upcoming season. Of course, as the date of this video, it's the 11th. No news of Jadon Sancho to Manchester United, despite the earlier news we had last week that a lot of things had been progressing and were done. A deal still hasn't got over the line. But as you're a Manchester United fan, you will know this. We take our time on deals. We never seem to be able to get a deal overturned within a few days or a few weeks. This is going to drag on for a month. We're seeing a lot of blagging from the Manchester United board, using the media to try and get them to sway the narrative of this story in Manchester United's favour. But the truth is, Dortmund are not a team that can easily be pressured into selling a player. Sure, they're not a club the stature of Manchester United, but they are a big club in their own right. They are a club that runs properly. They are in the Champions League and they are one of the best teams in Germany. History shows that dealing with Dortmund is like dealing with Tottenham and Daniel Levy. Basically, if you want one of their players, you're going to have to pay the price that they want for him because, like I said, in their own right, they're a big club. They're not a Galactico club like a Manchester United, Real Madrid, Juventus, etc. But ultimately, they are a big club and they don't need to sell. Now, I'm not going to get entirely on Ed Woodward's back for trying to get a cheaper deal, but letting it run on and on like this without getting closer to a negotiated price is risking this deal falling apart. Dortmund are simply insisting on 108 million, 120 million euros, of course. And given the quick turnover from last season to this season due to the coronavirus, the pandemic, Dortmund have less time to find a replacement. They are right in wanting to get the deal over the line quickly, but we're seeing dilly-dallying from Ed Woodward and Manchester United's board because for them, this is business, not football. The true footballing decision is to get Jadon Sancho. The right forward position is a problem position. Squad depth is a problem for Manchester United. We're coming off the back of a very positive season despite the low points of that season, and getting Jadon Sancho over the line will only continue that positive momentum. And momentum's a very hard thing to get in football, and when you've got it, you're flying, but you want to keep it for as long as possible. We have got the momentum at the moment. The only real down point since the January transfer market has been the upsetting FA Cup semi-final defeat to Chelsea, which I honestly feel we could have done far better in. But third place in the Premier League was a great achievement because none of us really expected Manchester United to even get in the top four at the beginning of last season, considering we only got in Harry Maguire, Wan-Bissaka and Daniel James. Of course, Bruno transformed the entire team, and obviously we went on a brilliant run from there. But the momentum's going, so keep it going, Ed Woodward. Stop dithering over this transfer. Give them 108 million if that is what they're going to insist, because he only has 2 years left on his contract, and when it gets to next season, his price will drop. Sure, Dortmund are potentially going to lose a bit of money if that happens, but what you've got to understand about Dortmund's stance on this is it's about their integrity. What they want to say is, look, I don't care if you're an elite club, you can't come and take our players on the cheap, because once they set that precedent, then other teams will come and try and take advantage of them. Players can point to previous transfers and say, look, well, why you let him go for this amount, but you're not letting me go for this amount? And of course, we even saw it with Ousmane Dembele to Barcelona. Look how much Barcelona paid for him. He was not worth that amount at all, but they got that money because they're not a small club. They can demand that fee. They are a well-oiled machine. Ed Woodward, just pay the money. If we could get him for 90 million, brilliant. I commended you for letting Alexis Sanchez go. And I thought he would redistribute Alexis Sanchez's remaining wages into the Jadon Sancho transfer. That would be brilliant business. But, you know, if you've got that money, use it to get him. Just pay the 108 million. If it has to be installments, great. If you can get a Ballon d'Or win for 10 million in, great. But just get it done and get it done soon, because we want Jadon Sancho in our preseason run-up and get him integrated with the squad, because we're going to need to hit the ground running when the next season starts, especially if we want to close that gap on Liverpool. Do I expect a title win with just Jadon Sancho? No, and that's another reason you need to get this deal done as soon as possible, because United only seem to be capable of working on one deal at a time. We need to get more than Jadon Sancho. We need a Grealish in as well. We need to get players out the door, the deadwood gone. But like I just said, we need to hit the ground running. We need to get these players in as soon as possible and integrated. Get it done, Woodward. Stop dilly-dallying. He is worth 108 million. As soon as the economic climate improves, Jadon Sancho's value should go up anyway. And of course, we can still even get 10 years out of him given his age. To me, what I would like to know is, what is the valuation difference between what Manchester United are offering and the price Dortmund have asked for? Are we offering 90 to 100 million and refusing to pay 10 million? That's ridiculous. Just pay the extra money and get your player if you're willing to offer that much. Are we only offering something like 80 million and they want 28 million pounds extra? Then that's just the board, and this will fall on the board if we don't get this transfer done, because ultimately this is a problem position and we need this player. Keep the momentum going. You'll earn the rewards for keeping the momentum going by our performances on the field down the line, for all the business rewards you get by being a successful club on the field. Anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. Is Woodward blowing the Sancho transfer? I'm looking forward to reading your responses. Please do subscribe to the channel if you like discussing Manchester United daily. Until next time, speak to you soon.